What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow me over there on Telegram. That's t.me/KingofFomo1, as well as my TikTok channel listed right there on the screen. Today, we're going to be talking about a meme coin. This is the Shih-Tzu token. This is another dog coin. I know that these things have been going insane, crazy over the past couple of weeks, and in the past 3 or 4 days, they have cooled off and they have basically dumped down to much lower levels. That's kind of the reason that why I'm jumping into here, because a lot of times the best time to jump in crypto, I mean, if you look at Dogecoin, the best time to jump into any of this stuff is when there is the most fear in the market, when people said, okay, it's dead, it's gone, it's not going to do anything anymore. This was back around April 16th when Dogecoin was at about 37 cents. It dropped down to 28 cents. People said this thing is done. It rised back up to 40 cents. And the same thing happened multiple times before. So I do know that there are going to be people that say, man, these meme coins are over. You got to get out of these things. But generally, like I said, you want to do kind of the opposite of what the majority of people are doing when it comes to mania, because you want to get in pre-mania. And then if we do have another rise in Dogecoin, which I do think is going to happen, it might not reach all-time high. It might reach all-time high. I do think eventually it will be able to break that just because of the nature of cryptocurrency in general. But nonetheless, if Dogecoin has another rally, it usually brings all of the other dog coins with it. We look at Akita, which had a market cap of about $856 million. Then we also have the Shiba Inu coin, which had another gigantic market cap. I don't know off the top of my head this one, but these are coins that follow Dogecoin, and you know Dogecoin has the community to be able to make it go up regardless of what people say. So we are going to talk about the Shih-Tzu token and why it's at, I think, a good price buy-in point. You look at this, and this is where all the mania was, all the hype for the dog coins was. So you did have a major volatility, major chances to make some cash with the Shih-Tzu token, and it's returned to a level right now where people are fearful enough or not paying attention to the dog coins at the moment, which is why I decided to buy into this stuff. But the last thing to note with these dog coins, I know that a lot of people are just going to write them off as just being meme coins that don't really do anything. But you have to keep in mind that Dogecoin, correct me if I'm wrong, Dogecoin has broken a record in cryptocurrency. It has had the highest raise in market cap in the shortest period of time out of any cryptocurrency in the history of cryptocurrency. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right about that one. And a lot of these other dog coins have essentially broken similar records with these lower market cap coins, and they don't do anything. Like I said, these are not revolutionary tokens, but just with community and hype alone, we can see records be broken, and I think that a lot of these dog coins are primed for another rise sometime soon, a bounce, as I would say, from where it is. Now, as far as will it definitely happen, I don't know. As far as which dog coins will actually go up, I mean, Dogecoin is probably a given, but a lot of these other smaller market cap dog coins are probably, very good choices for people that do not have piles and piles of cash. I mean, I showed you guys what happened with Akita. I bought Akita when this token first came out, and I bought about $5,000. It was actually less because Ethereum was worth less at the time, but I bought about $5,000 in the value of Ethereum right now at the time, and Akita token went up to an $856 million market cap, and that meant that I've turned $5,000 if I would have held the token into about close to $500,000 in that short amount of time. So to me, it's definitely worth taking a small chance, even a couple $100 in some of these tokens if it can do anything, if it can rise back up to even half of the hype that Dogecoin had before, and these dog coins go with it, you're looking at some major gains. And the reason why I picked the Shih-Tzu token over Akita and Shiba and a lot of the other dog tokens that are out right now is simply because it has a much lower market cap, even at the current moment, compared to those other dog coins. So it has a lot of potential. If it catches on, that's really all it takes. If it catches on, just like Akita, just like Shiba, and just like a few other of the dog coins, then you're looking at some major major parabolic gains. Right now, the Shih-Tzu token is looking at a market cap of about $4.5 million. To make some comparisons, Moonrat has a market cap pretty much similar to this, and it went up to double the market cap not too long ago. So even a 2x would be, in a very attainable reach for the Shih-Tzu token, but personally I'm looking for maybe some of those major gains, so I don't mind holding this thing if this token drops to 50% value, even 75% of the value. Again, all it takes is literally like one tweet from Elon Musk or one hype day on TikTok for Dogecoin and these other dog coins for them to go 10x in a very, very short period of time. So again, you might consider it to be a degenerate play, and I would say the same thing. I'm not betting the bank on this. I'm not putting my life's savings in any of these coins, but I looked back at that Akita token and I say $5,000 into $500,000. Man, even if I would have put in a quarter of that and held, that would have been fantastic. So that's what I'm going to be doing with the Shih-Tzu token. And like I said, I'm prepping myself for, I think, what's going to be the inevitable next run of Dogecoin. You got to understand, guys, when you build up a gigantic community with hype alone, Dogecoin, I think, has a ton of bag holders and forced community members right now. So all it takes is just a spark for that community to blow up again, and you're going to have its own self-perpetuating marketing going on for Dogecoin to go up significantly in value yet again. Now, has it pulled back maximum? I don't know. Maybe we can see a 12-cent Dogecoin. Maybe we can see a 7-cent Dogecoin or lower. But again, I think that with the amount of hype the community has generated and the bag holders that are there, it is definitely due for another parabolic rise sometime in the future, whether that be a couple months or a couple years from now. I will be prepared for it with these other tokens. And I think that, like I said, you guys do your own research, but I'm not just joining any random dog coin. I'm looking for ones with community that will not just abandon it within a month's time span, because sometimes it did, like with Akita, that took maybe 3 or 4 months. I can't remember when I bought that. It took a couple months. And if the community would have just dropped that token and left, then Akita, I'm sure, would be nothing. People would have called it a scam and they would have picked a different dog coin instead. So that's what I'm looking at with Shih-Tzu. Is it seems like the community is willing to stick around for the time being, and they seem like they understand that this is not necessarily going to be an overnight 50x. It could take some time, and it could eventually get to be an overnight 50x, but I think that a lot of people in some of these dog coins are willing to wait, and that's the kind of the vibe that I'm getting with the Shih-Tzu token, along with the fact, again, one of the main keys about why I'm picking Shih-Tzu compared to Akita and Shiba is that their market cap is way, way lower and way more primed to grow significantly as people jump in on here. And there's so much more I could talk about. I mean, we can talk about the fact that Dogecoin has introduced a lot of people into cryptocurrency. Even the bag holders of Dogecoin, they might move over to the Ethereum blockchain soon and just mess around with buying into here. So maybe I'll do an educational video if there's another hype moment on how to purchase some of these tokens. I know Uniswap is not the best interface right now, just due to the gigantic gas fees, but it was definitely well worth it during the Dogecoin hype phase. It was worth $100 in gas fees if you're gonna make a 20x. $100 is a good price to pay. Anyway, that is everything for today, guys. Check out the Shih-Tzu token. Do your own research on this. Like I said, if you guys think that there's going to be a better buy-in point, maybe it'll dip down to 27. But honestly, I don't know if it's going to go that much lower. You always have the bag holder syndrome where it's not really going to dip to all-time lows, because there are people going to be holding it, propping up the price, and waiting for the next pump to happen. And that cycle really continues in the majority of cryptos that don't just like scam out or have any major flaws in them whatsoever. You usually don't reach all-time low again if your cryptocurrency is competent enough. Anyway, guys, look at this yourself. Look at the chart. My advice: look at the website, the Medium article. Like I said, this coin doesn't change the crypto space in terms of the technology of it, but you look at their community as well and make your own decision as far as is this a token that you want to buy and hold and wait for the next Dogecoin bull run, or is this a token that you want to skip out on and look for something else? That's totally fine. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can do the same thing that I did with Akita, slightly different. Make a video about 4 months from now and say, hey, I just turned a couple $1,000s into $500,000. You know, maybe that'll happen. If it will be, it'll be great. If not, it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, I didn't bet the bank on this thing. All right, guys, that is everything for today. Join their Telegram channel. I'm not even going to say join mine to talk about this. Theirs is a much better place to check it out. I'll put the website in the description. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.